Okay, Ben, which is more surprising? Mizzou playing Kansas in basketball, or you and me doing a video not in a car?
I didn't even know you had legs. Well, I would have guessed. That we could have maybe gotten out of the car at some point, but no. Mizzou and Kansas basketball, truly shocking. I didn't think it would happen until the two teams met in the NCAA tournament.
That means Mizzou would have to make the NCAA tournament, but now they might. Yeah.
But hey, both are going to happen. Yeah. Mizzou and Kansas are going to play in Kansas City, and we're going to be here in a bar, both for good causes.
Yeah, that's right. We are going to be here at the Schlafly Tap Room, like we are right now, on November 1st, and we want you to come and hang out with us. We'll tell you more about that in a moment, but let's break down Mizzou, Kansas. It's happening. It's for a good cause, hurricane relief. What are your initial thoughts when you heard about Mizzou playing Kansas in the scrimmage?
Well, I was shocked. I mean, we didn't really hear much about it leading up to it. It wasn't like this was something that everybody was expected. This kind of came out of nowhere, and it turns out that it was Bill Self's idea, and I give him credit for reaching across state lines and giving Conzo Martin a call and saying, hey, would this be something you're interested in? Now, look, I want to pump the brakes just a little bit because this isn't going to be a blood rivalry. This isn't going to be the border war.
Right.
This is going to be an exhibition. Sure. But certainly it'll be fun for the fans, and it will be an opportunity to see some of these guys that everybody's excited about seeing for the Mizzou basketball team, Michael Porter Jr. especially, and maybe, just maybe, and here's the big deal. Maybe this is the beginning of the thawing of the relationship between Kansas and Mizzou that could lead back to this rivalry game being an annual thing in Kansas City. I would love to see it now that Mizzou is better and is not just a terrible RPI hit, or shouldn't be. Maybe it makes a little more sense for these teams to meet up once in a while when it actually counts.
Right, exactly. And like you said, this thawing, it's the first step. It's going to be exciting. The fans probably care about this more than the actual
100%.
players. Yes. 100%. There's no question about it. I mean, I just can't wait to see those two uniforms going at it in Kansas City for a good cause like we've talked about. And hey, we're going to be able to talk about Mizzou sports and all St. Louis sports here at Schlafly Tap Room on November 1st. Why? Because it's going to be the awesomest event in the history of awesome. It's called STL Sports on Tap. It's by the Post-Dispatch. I'll be here. Ben Fred will be here. Roger Hensley, the sports editor, will be here, so you can complain to him about Ben and Ben. Also,
you mostly.
Touche. Right. Ben Frederickson, of course. Jesus Ortiz, sports columnists, will be here, and the beat writers too.
Yeah, Derek Gould, Rick Hummel, Jim Thomas on the Blues. Have Dave Matter even making the trip from Columbia to field some questions, maybe about this exhibition game.
Yeah, so if you want to come and hang out and pepper your favorite sports writers with questions, we invite you here to Schlafly Tap Room November 1st, Wednesday, November 1st. Tickets are only $20, and with the $20, you get 2 beers, also appetizers, and giveaways. And of course, you can ask questions, get to meet and greet your favorite sports writers or me.
All you have to do is go to stltoday.com/our-events. It'll be easier to get a ticket for this than it will be for the exhibition game.
No question.
They're going to be hard to come by.
Yeah, exactly. I grew up here, and Kansas, Mizzou is a huge part of my childhood. Some of my favorite memories involve that Corey Tate hitting that shot, and one of my favorite memories is Keon Dooling's dunk that didn't even count as a dunk. I'm still mad about this. Keon Dooling in the year 2000 drives in, goes up, dunks over a Kansas guy, right? Oh, it should be a dunk and one. They call the foul on Dooling.
Oh, definite charge.
And he made this famous face. He goes, because he was as perplexed as everybody watching the game.
Yeah, well, some great memories. I remember Cole Aldrich being in college for 16 years. It was like the guy had never-ending eligibility.
He's a junior this year.
Remember Zaire Taylor and the shooter's bounce in Missouri, 2009.
Yeah.
And then also for me personally, covering a game in Fog Allen. I mean, covering a game in the field house.
You were there.
Is one of the most surreal scenes that I've ever covered a game in. Just wall to wall, ceiling to floor noise. The most angry fans, all whipped up for a really good team, and just the kind of atmosphere that created when those two teams played each other on campus. And that's my hope, man, is that I know it will never be like that. You won't play twice a year. You're not in the Big 12. I know that Kansas is upset about Mizzou going to the SEC, and I know that Bill Self even said, look, this is about raising money for hurricane victims, not about Mizzou, which is interesting because it's his idea, and you think if they just wanted to raise money, they could just play like Wichita State or somebody else, but whatever, Bill. Okay, Bill, please, I'm talking to you, Bill. Go into this with an open mind. See how much it means to the fans, see how much fun it is, and see how the Kansas fans are even going to embrace it, the ones who are talking about how they don't care, they don't want to go. Everybody's going to embrace it. Everybody's going to have a good time. This should be a game that's played annually when it actually counts.
Right.
Well, no car. Guess we got to walk back to the office.
You want to play the taps?
Play with the taps?
Give it a
I don't think I'm allowed to.
Come see us on November 1st.